Okay, well, so I just don't have it in me to redo this. When I stopped the recording, I accidentally deleted it. So this is section 3.4, exercise 42. We're to find all relative extrema of 2 sine x plus cosine of 2x on the interval 0, 2. So I took the derivative, set it equal to 0. So we get 2 cosine x minus sine of 2x times 2. I got rid of the 2's, and I needed to find where cosine x was equal to sine of 2x. Now, here they are, but in the original video, what I did was I got here, and I said, oh, that looks harder than I want it to be. And so I went to technology to find the answers here, and went to Desmos, and I typed in the function cosine x minus sine 2x, the derivative, and I got these 4 zeros that were in between 0 and 2 pi. And so we had pi over 6, pi over 2, 5 pi over 6, and 3 pi over 2. So those were my zeros. And so then I came back, and with those zeros, then I checked the second derivative. Now again, I could go to Desmos, I could type in the original function and then ask for f double prime at all these x values and very quickly determine whether things were positive or negative in the second derivative. So, but there's the second derivative, and then I put in pi over 6. I evaluated, I got a negative number, and so that one was concave down. So we had a relative maximum there. Then I checked the next one, pi over 2, got 1, so that is concave up, so that's a minimum there. Here f double prime, that one was a little tougher. I had to think about reference angles and so forth, but here was the 5 pi over 6, so sine was positive for that one, so I got a positive 1/2. Cosine of 5 pi over 3, that's down here, so again cosine is positive, and so I got a positive 1/2 there, so 3/2, but then times the negative, that one was concave down, so a relative max. And then finally at 3/2 pi, plugged those in, got 3 because the inside was -3 and then a negative of that, and so this is concave up, so a relative min. And then I actually found those points because it said find the relative extrema. Well, there it is. It's at pi over 6, 3 pi over 2. So I evaluated f of pi over 6. Again, in technology, that would have been pretty quick and easy. Here, I finished it out with the other 3, pi over 2 and f pi over 2. I plugged those in. I got 1. So pi over 2 and 1, 5 pi over 6 and 3/2, and then 3 pi over 2 and f of 3 pi over 2, or -3, is my other relative min. So that's a pretty abbreviated version of this, and it's still over 4 minutes. But that is number 42, I think it was. Let's see, go back here. Yes, number 42.